What's up everybody, it's Sean here back today to give you guys a review of the Unheardof and Adidas Adistar Control 5 in this Cupcake and Cheeseburger colorways. So these two shoes are part of a greater collection of colorways that drop between Adidas and Cincinnati-based boutique Unheardof. So Unheardof has had a pretty extensive history when it comes to collaborating with Adidas, and this is given the nickname the Piggy Runner 2.0 because it's kind of like the unofficial follow-up to last year's Piggy Runner 1.0, where they collaborated on two colorways of the Adistar Cushion 3. So just like all his past collaborations with Adidas, owner and founder of Unheardof, Phil Lipschutz, ties this pack back to his personal roots. So in the case for this collection, which consisted of 4 colorways of the silhouette, all 4 colorways are nicknamed after Phil's childhood friends. So this green one is called the Cupcake colorway, this yellow one is Cheeseburger, there's a red colorway that I passed on which is called Steve-O, and then there was a surprise orange colorway that kind of came out of nowhere. That one is given the nickname Meatball. So all 4 pairs retailed for a price of $185 US, which is approximately 260 Canadian dollars converted. Officially, the colorway for this green pair is green and light pink, whereas for this yellow pair, it's almost yellow, light pink, and light yellow. And for those that aren't familiar with the Adistar Control 5, this is a silhouette that was originally released as a performance running shoe back around 2008-2009, but it was brought back by Adidas last year as more of a lifestyle or casual use sneaker. So first off, here's a quick look at the packaging, and as you can see, the colors of the box mimic the color of the shoe. So this is the box for the Cupcake colorway or the green pair. And as you can see, it has a very Easter vibe to it, very similar to the packaging you'd see for Easter chocolates. So on the back here, you can see the 4 colorways, all represented by pigs, which not only is a nod to the nickname given to the city of Cincinnati, but also as a nod to the misfits and those that maybe were ridiculed as a kid, laughed at, roasted. That's essentially what these pigs symbolize. And same thing for the Cheeseburger colorway. Very similar look, but of course the colors are obviously different, matching the colors of the shoes. And inside the box, they come with a bunch of goodies as well, just like last year's release. So first off, there is a plush pig. So each shoebox comes with one. So here's a look at the Cupcake plush. And aside from that, they also have a headband, as well as a wristband with that pig embroidery and Unheardof branding. And then probably my favorite part is this trading card, which features the nicknamed character, so Cheeseburger and Cupcake. And here's a look at the back. So as far as these shoes goes, I'm gonna dive right into the details, and you'll see how in either case, for both colorways, the majority of the upper, this base layer, this is crafted out of a very open style, very lightweight mesh. So in the case for the Cheeseburger colorway, this is a very pale colored yellow, whereas on the Cupcake colorway, it's a very pale green shade. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this genuine suede, which features these slits on the bottom, along with this indented strip running along the top side. Moving downwards, we have more overlays of genuine suede. This extends upwards towards the eyelets. And then moving down next to this, we have the Adidas 3 stripes. In either case, on the lateral side only, it features this dyed cow fur with a suede layer underneath. When you compare this to the medial side, on this side, it's also done in pink, but this instead is a reflective 3M panel, which is something I actually really appreciated, giving us a bit more material variety. Moving downwards, we have more suede layers, which extend towards the heel of the shoe. On the bottom, we have the suede layer as well, which is done in a bit more of a muted color. We have Adidas branding featured on the left foot on the bottom, along with these cartoon eyes embroidered on the right foot. And then above this, we have the words Piggy Runner instead of the normal Adistar Cushion 5s, which usually says the word for motion. And then above this, covering the top portion of the ankle collar area, we have more of that open style airy mesh. As far as the laces go, each pair comes with 3 different lace options. So the standard laces that they come with matches the colors of the shoe. So we have this pale tonal green color along with a faded yellow color on the Cheeseburger colorway. But in addition to that, they both come with a pink colored oval shaped lace and a more vibrant set of laces as well, matching the respective colors of the shoes. Underneath this, the majority of the tongue is crafted out of that open style mesh. We have a suede layer on the very top though. We have Adidas branding visible on the top of the right foot, along with another cartoon pig embroidery on the left foot. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is covered in a tonal colored liner which matches the colors of the shoe, of course. For the insoles, each pair comes with custom branded insoles, with the left and right insole being different. So the upper of this shoe sits atop this chunky midsole, which is crafted out of a variety of materials. So we have a basic EVA foam along with Adiprene Plus technology. And this is a tech commonly used in Adidas running shoes and even basketball shoes. And then along the heel, this almost looks like a Nike air bubble, but this is Adidas's Form Motion technology, which if you look at it from the back, it's a bit more clear here, but this is kind of like a separate moving heel piece, which moves independently from the rest of the midsole. So this is especially useful for those that land on their heels. It basically acts as an independent crash pad, giving the wearer a little bit more stability and a bit more of a smoother transition, as it's able to move and flex without seriously impacting the movement of the rest of the foam in the midsole. You can also see on the medial side here, Pro Moderator along with the torsion system plate. So this helps with those that overpronate, giving you a little bit more stability on the medial edge. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, so these outsoles here are done very funky, very loud, which I love. We have a variety of colors here, and they played on the traction pattern so well. So this leans into the craziness of the colorways. You can see that torsion plate along the middle, and then of course, like I mentioned, that Form Motion technology, that's very visible on the bottom here too. You can see how that heel portion is just so distinct from the rest of the outsole. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these shoes. And for those wondering about how these fit, so generally speaking, these do run true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got both of these in a size 10 and they fit me nicely, a little bit snug in the forefoot, but after loosening up the laces and just flexing my toe around, they didn't really give me any discomfort. If you have a really wide foot, you might want to consider going up half a size, but I feel like for the majority of people out there, going true to size should fit you fine. One thing to note though is if you prefer your shoes to fit really snug lengthwise, meaning you like your toes to hit basically the front of the shoe, because of the way these shoes were constructed with the suede layer right at the edge of the toe box, I could feel a little bit of the materials, the stitching, when my toes hit the edge of the shoe. That was a little bit uncomfortable, so it's something to keep in mind. Maybe it's best to get a size where your toes just aren't jammed right up to the edge of the shoe, because I could see it being a little bit uncomfortable with the way this material feels on the interior side of this toe box. But if you're like most people and you buy your shoes giving it about a finger's width space between the edge of your toe and the edge of the shoe, it should fit you fine, and you shouldn't feel any discomfort from the inner layer of this toe box. Moving on to the comfort of this shoe, so this is actually a decently comfortable model. It's not going to be overly soft, that's definitely not what Adiprene Plus is about, but you can still feel some layer of step and comfort, some layer of softness, while still giving you a lot of rebound and energy return. The heels of the shoe, because I'm just rocking these casually, I can't really feel the impact of the Adidas Form Motion technology, but from just walking around in these, wearing these casually, the heel feels quite nice. It kind of wraps around your heel and hugs it quite comfortably, and there's a decent amount of squishiness to it too. So is this the most comfortable model out there? It's not, but I gotta say they definitely felt comfortable. It's a pretty chunky shoe, but it still is quite comfortable. Last but not least, in terms of the quality and the craftsmanship. So first off, the material quality on both colorways was really solid. They definitely utilized a lot of genuine suede on this shoe, which was nice. That dyed cow fur on the lateral side was a nice touch too, along with the reflective panels. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I like the material variety utilized on both colorways. The build quality I thought was pretty standard, nothing too crazy, nothing too amazing, very minor issues on both colorways, but again, nothing that was a huge deal, nothing really to complain about. So all in all, this was a pretty well done, well put together shoe. So with all of that out of the way now, let me toss both of these on feet, I'll lace them up, and I'll show you guys how these look. If you've been following Unheardof and Adidas and their collaborations over the past few years, you know that Phil does not play it safe. This pack just continues that trend, giving us 4 distinct, loud, fun colorways, which have a lot of sneakerheads really talking. Obviously, because of how loud these are not going to be for everyone. And I know some people just don't like the Adistar Control 5 as a silhouette. That's totally fine. But I think the fact that Phil's really making a personal connection with these colorways, tying it back to his roots, tying it back to his childhood, and just having fun with it, I think that's great. So often we see these collaborations where they just make it a little bit too subtle. There's really nothing that's being reinvented. And yes, there's a time and place for those kind of collaborations, but at the same time, I think we still need these louder, off-the-wall collabs that really take risks. And I think this is a risk that really paid off. All 4 colorways are really solid. I believe each is limited to only 2,500 pairs. Don't quote me on that, but that seems to be the rumor or what I've been reading online. So I'm very grateful that I was able to cop both this cupcake colorway and the cheeseburger. These were my favorite 2 of the 4, but I want to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Of the 4 colorways, how do you rank them from best to worst? I got it at the cupcake colorway as my number 1, this cheeseburger colorway at number 2, and then probably Stevo at number 3. And even though the meatball was more of the surprise, I guess you can say quick strike colorway, if you will, I don't know, I just didn't really love that shade of orange, so I'm gonna stick with the OG3 as my top 3. So leave your comments down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'll link my social media accounts down below for you guys to check out and follow. And another huge shout out goes out to Unheardof and Phil. You and your team absolutely killed this collaboration once again, and I can't wait to see what you guys have in store next. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'll catch you all in my next review.